We love getting to know the next generation of young leaders in the world of agriculture, and this week is no exception. We're talking to Branson Van Fleet. He is an Ohio FFA member, and he will be the Ohio National Officer candidate later on this year. Branson, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here and chat with you.
Branson, I believe you are the first national officer candidate to join me on this program. Tell us a little bit what the process was like to get to this level in FFA.
Of course. So this past year, my year of service as an Ohio FFA state officer ended in May when our state convention wrapped that up. And then a few weeks later, we got an email saying it was time to decide who would be Ohio's national officer candidate this fall at national convention. And so after a lot of thought and reflection, I decided that that was something I wanted to pursue. And I notified my state staff of that. And we held an interview process for all the candidates that chose to run. And fortunately, I was selected, and I'm grateful to be here and have this opportunity.
So, Branson, the next step is you will be running against 35 other FFA members at convention. Talk about what would that year of service look like if you get selected as a national officer?
Well, the first thing I can say is it would be the opportunity of a lifetime. I would get to travel around the country and hopefully work with and inspire a lot of FFA members, and also be inspired myself, and work a lot of behind the scenes with National FFA and just represent everything that the FFA emblem stands for an entire year, which is something that's crazy to think about and something I would have never imagined I'd be trying for a couple years ago.
Well, that's the thing. You've been in FFA a while now, Branson. What was it that prompted you to join the organization in the first place?
Yeah, so I practically grew up in the ag classroom, I like to tell everybody. My dad was my agricultural educator in high school when I was an FFA member back in my early days of it. And he taught at the school that I went to, obviously. So back in elementary school, I would get off the bus at the high school and go and hang out in my dad's classroom and see his FFA members at work and see all the cool things that happen in there. And I knew that I wanted to join that organization one day too. And so, of course, when I got to high school, I didn't hesitate. I signed up for it, and now here we are.
Now here we are, headed off to potentially be a national officer for the FFA. Branson Van Fleet of Ohio, thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you the best.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.